Welcome to this special and exclusive interview with UN Arab League Envoy to Syria, Lakhdar Brahimi. First of all, thank you for your time for speaking to us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Can I just ask you, since this is the first time that Kuwait hosts the Arab League Summit, what do you think of the preparations that are undertaken by the government to ensure that it is smooth and efficient?
Well, from the little we have seen, there has been a lot of effort. And it's a very impressive beginning in a very impressive place. I liked very much the speech of His Highness this morning, and we'll see what happens today and tomorrow.
Now, do you think that, regarding the agenda, do you think that the issues that are being covered are pertaining to all the issues or related to all the issues that are currently facing the region?
I suppose so. Certainly the most important, Palestine is one, Syria is the other. His Highness was very frank, and he spoke of the difficulties and of the necessity also to address these difficulties, and in particular the problems in the relationship between Arab countries.
And now, since your specialty is Syria, do you think that the conference is giving Syria the time that it deserves, and what would you like to see come out of this conference?
I mean, there is definitely a great deal of interest for Syria. I think everybody recognizes that it is probably the most serious crisis that the Arab world is facing, together with the Palestinian issue that has been there for far too long. There is no doubt about that. The United Nations has tried to organize, and they did organize a conference, and we have had 2 rounds of discussions between the government and the opposition. Those 2 rounds haven't been very successful, unfortunately, and we are trying to see if another round of discussions can be organized, but with better preparation and better conditions for a little bit more successful discussions between the parties.
Finally, if I could just ask you, do you think that this poses a good platform to enhance cooperation between the Arab League and the United Nations? Do you think that this summit poses a good platform or a good opportunity to further enhance cooperation between the UN and the Arab League?
In the message which I read on behalf of the Secretary General of the United Nations, he spoke of the cooperation between the 2 organizations, that they have worked together reasonably well in the field of development, and the Secretary General has appealed for more cooperation, better cooperation in trying to manage and resolve conflicts, and also in helping countries that are organizing elections in difficult circumstances.
Well, once again, thank you so much for your time. Do you have any final words you would like to say before we end?
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be in Kuwait again, and I wish this conference much success. Thank you. Thank you.